Hello and welcome to Maths by SAS. This is my 12th lesson of D3, chapter number 1, exercise 1B, that is about the solution of quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. What is quadratic equation and how to solve quadratic equation by using quadratic formula? These are the questions that have to be really clear to all of the students. So all those students who are catching us late or they have missed the previous class, they have to go to the channel library and they have to watch the previous lessons so that they can understand the next lesson well, because lessons of mathematics are integrated with each other, and if one link is weak, the other link will also be affected. So you must have to watch the previous lesson. Let's move to intermediate level question number 4. And question 4 says solve each of the following equation if possible. Here the term if possible, it's important that what is the meaning of the term if possible. So we have to take care of that situation in which the solution is possible and solution is not possible, and I will be discussing this point during my lesson. So let's move to first part of the question, that is 0.5 into x square plus 1 equals to x. As we know that the quadratic formula is applicable on standard quadratic equation, and the given equation is not in form of the standard quadratic equation. So first of all, we have to turn this equation in form of the standard quadratic equation. So it will become 0.5 x square plus 0.5 equals to x. Now we can see that in order to make our calculation easy, we can remove the decimal in the beginning, and 0.5 will become 0.5 by 10 x square plus 0.5 by 10, remove the decimal, equals to x. Now take LCM, 10 will be the LCM, so it will become 5x square plus 5 equals to x, or what we can do is that we have to shift 10 to other side. 5x square plus 5 equals to 10x. Now our equation is free from decimal and fraction, and we have to write this equation in standard quadratic equation form. 5x square minus 10x plus 5 equals to 0. Now students, look carefully. This equation is in form of the standard quadratic equation, and think whether we can simplify it more or not. We can make this expression easy or not. So what we have to do, we have to pull out 5 as a common factor. This is x square minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Now what we have to do, we have to shift 5 to other side, and equation will take the form x square minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0 by 5, and which is equal to 0. And now we are left with x square minus 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Now here at this stage we have to see that by which method we can solve this equation. If we compare this equation with a square minus 2a plus 1, then it can be written in form of a whole square plus 1 square minus 2 into a into 1, and this will become a minus 1 whole square. So here, instead of the quadratic formula, I will advise it to my students that they can go with the identity as well. This will take the form x square plus 1 square minus 2 into x into 1 equals to 0, or x minus 1 equals to 0. Now we have to take the square root on both sides, and equation will take the form x minus 1 equals to 0. So x is equal to 1 is the required solution. I hope you are clear that how we will be deciding that by which technique we are going to solve the question. And the next question is 5x minus 7 equals to x square. Okay, do not forget the rule that first of all we have to write the given equation in form of the standard quadratic equation. Minus 5x, shift 5x to other side, and 7 as well, and when 7 will be shifted to other side, it will become positive 7 equals to 0. And now our equation is in standard quadratic equation form because the square term is in the beginning, then the product term having power of the variable 1 and then constant. And now I have to solve this equation by using quadratic formula. So what I will be doing, I will be comparing it with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, and this is x square minus 5x plus 7 equals to 0. By comparison, a equals to 1, b equals to minus 5, and c equals to 7. C equals to 7. So what I will be doing, I will be replacing the values in the quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula is that here we have to write whatever is the variable of the equation. X is the variable of the equation, minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac upon 2a. And now x equals to minus b, minus sign from the formula and then minus 5 plus minus, and this is b square minus 5 square minus 4 into a is 1 and c is 7 divided by 2 into 1. 2 into 1. And now what we have to do, we have to apply distributive property, that this is minus multiplied by minus is plus 5 and plus minus 25 minus 28 upon 2. And now x equals to 5 plus minus 25 minus 28, this will give me minus 3 upon 2. Okay, now look carefully that here the square root is containing negative sign. When I will be trying to take the square root of negative 3 minus, this is minus 3, so you can see there will be the mass error coming, mass error. So whenever your radical is containing, when your square root is containing negative sign, then these are the complex solution situation, no real roots. And here we have to write that solution not possible, solution not possible, not possible, or no real roots, or complex roots, So at this stage of O1, no, O level, you have to leave your working at this stage, because we are not teaching you complex numbers, we are working with the real number system. So for all those situations in which we are using this quadratic formula for the solution of quadratic equation, and we are getting negative sign under the square root sign, then there will be no real solution or complex, we will have complex solution, or we can write the solution is not possible. So this is the situation for which the examiner has written that we have to solve the equation if possible. So my students, I hope you are clear that how to decide whether the solution of equation is possible or not. Please watch my lessons, like, share and subscribe the channel, and do not forget to press bell icon to get the notification of every lesson in time. Thank you very much.